Can everybody hear okay? Aye?
Yes, they can. Well, I can. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like,
Me
yeah.
too. Me
We're all
four.
good. We're all good.
Misa.
Yes, sir.
Misa Mushka Mickey Mouse. Ready to rock. Hello there, welcome to Disco Saloon. This is episode 9, season 3. As always, joined by Jay, McKeff and Bradley. And aye boys, how have we been? We're just back for a weekend, or well, a weekend's just passed. MD, anything fun?
You don't want me to cook straight away with that
Nah.
thing I was saying about you. And I'm fucking floating, fine. Aye. I was telling him I wrote something in my notes last night that I wanted to say in the pod, but
You were straight in
straight
there kissing with that quote, man.
Let's just do it, man.
you had it.
Aye.
Aye,
It'll
why
only
the
take
fuck
me
not?
30 seconds, man. It'll not be long.
Can I say
And then
something
maybe-
before? Just
Aye, no,
before?
back then,
I
I'll
was just
quickly get my notes up.
thinking, Greg's new slogan should be "This is what it bakes."
That's actually really good. We should make a TikTok video and see if they'll pay us hunters like the fucking
Aye.
Dr. Pepper
the
lassie.
Dr. Pepper
Aye.
lassie.
You can't 100%, they'll just take the idea and run with it, but
Oh,
there's
aye,
no
they'll
way
give me a
cash.
fiver.
They gave her
remember?
money to take the idea, so they did Dr. Pepper Pider.
Was
How
a
much?
nice tune, man.
Aye, it's Dr. Pepper, baby, it's good and nice. Do-do-do.
It was just
She,
some
she
TikTok
posted it on TikTok, and now she's like, Dr. Pepper's took it and then flew her air today, the hanging that, and pied her.
Right, we need
Right,
to
now
move
you
on for
take
this
this
is what
on
it
a
bakes.
fucking crazy downturn. Right,
Here
so
we go.
I fell asleep last night about 8 o'clock, woke up during the night or whatever and put this Instagram video, and it's this guy called Shep Gold, and he does these Instagram videos where his followers will like put a comment and saying like, oh, I hate my life, or like my dug deed, or like I feel like a failure, or like whatever, and he just ends with his guitar and he just tells them, but like life doesn't matter. He basically does shaved ape stuff, like it's like
right,
stand up
aye.
comedy, but like he replies to comments every video. Right, so this is me and Shep Gold, I think his name is, our ideas about failure, right, ready? So this is what I've wrote in my notes at 1:30am in the morning.
The time to cook.
Failure is a social construct made by those with power to belittle people below them. The man with 5 cars thinks the man with 4 cars is a failure. And I want everybody that thinks they're a failure to point to the sky and say, fuck you, failure gods. Is the gazelle a failure because it ends up in the lion's mouth? No, is it fuck, it's just day and it's hanging up in this place called life. Now this is a Shep Gold's bit, right? And he asks, he's like, are you a mushroom? And if the answer is, no, obviously I'm not a mushroom, how can I be biologically a mushroom? You can't be fucking biologically be a failure either! So that's what I've got to fucking say. It doesn't exist. Now, the one thing I will say is, I don't want to abolish failure as in like, oh, you didn't pass your driving test but you didn't fail, so fuck it, we're just going to give you a pass.
Nah.
But see, like if you've got Howay or whatever, and they're outside and they go, "What's that? That looks kind of interesting," and they grab a stinging nettle and they go, "It stung my hand." I like shit like that, man, because then either they're not going to touch a stinging nettle again because of what to. I don't really like whatever that was doing to me, or they might become the world's most renowned jaggy nettle soup maker
Aye.
person.
The guy that does the sting zone and he lets the fucking animals
Aye,
The
Sting
guy
them
who he
back, sting
pierced.
'em.
Aye. So fuck knows.
Have any of you seen that Amish guy on Instagram or that, and he just like sits and munches on nettles and that?
No, is it the
He's
guy that was on the
cracked, man.
Theo
Folk
Bonds
are actually-
podcast? No,
folk are crazy for the no, but I've seen that.
he's fucking
fucked.
funny, man.
But there's that's a YouTuber guy. It's the bald like American. He's like an Italian American guy, and he's really cool. And he just goes to like Amish communities and that, and just chats to the folk.
Aye.
And he met this one guy who like, what is it? He was like rubbing like poison ivy on himself, and poison ivy's meant to be kind of goose, man. It's meant to be like proper bad, and he
Pretty
then
cray.
just starts munching it and all that. So that's
What?
crazy, man.
See, don't accept failure.
Because he just got used to it because he was just sitting munching nettles his whole life.
I
man.
like it.
But you should watch that Shep Gold guy. It's funny,
Aye,
man.
definitely.
Because folk will leave him all sorts of comments about everything that's going on in their life, and he's just like, "Fuck it, mate." The other one I was telling Bradley about earlier was somebody was saying like, "Oh, what if I do this and this doesn't happen?" And it's like, but you can't predict the future, and if you could, you wouldn't be sitting there doing all that. So chill out,
Aye.
man. But he just sits
relax.
and strums his guitar while saying it, and it's too funny. He's like, "We're just shaved apes on a floating rock."
Do you know what I like about that is that, see, when you're knowing a good headspace, or or even I feel that we can all hit a level where we all become very logical, like too logical, but it's almost like judgmentally too logical. Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
But that isn't about logic. It's actually just like you can't predict the future. Do you know what I mean?
Aye. Fuck no. So fuck failure, man. It's a social construct.
And he's watched that. See that? Is it A View from the Bridge? The thing where it's like they stand and they're
I
like
love that
sitting on
shit,
the
man.
phone.
Did you see Simon for Biffy's one?
I was about to say the Simon from Biffy Clyro one. Have you seen it?
yeah,
Used to be show for
I'm
it,
not
man.
sure what that
Is it called A View from the Bridge? So essentially, what it is, it's just like a phone on a bridge, and then it's not even just famous folk. It's like loads of different folk would just come and like they're speaking onto this phone, and you can hear their voiceover, and then the camera starts to pan out really, really slowly as they're talking. And they're usually telling like a really nice story or like giving like their view on something like really, really kind of deep stuff. And then the camera just keeps zooming out, and then it's like it looks like it's like a mile away. Like it's so far away. It's been zoomed in so much. It's really nice. It's always got like nice ambient music over the top of it. But the Biffy Clyro one,
Simon for
he's talking about like losing his mum and about how like his relationship with his dad like improved from it. It's like gorgeous, man. It's really,
the way
really
he's
nice.
talking is crazy when he sends it. But I like the camera just like zooms right up, and you can just see like them on like a bridge and like maybe folk behind them. But then once it zooms out, you can see like maybe like the water and the trees behind them and everything, and they're just the voiceovers get that kind of nice like
It's got like a nice,
lo-fi or
it's
whatever
got like an
kinda hanging
analog
on.
kind of feel, because I think they use like old phones and stuff. It's cool, but
That does sound up my street.
you should definitely do like a monologue on one of them.
On one of them. Did you ever see that one? And what was it again? It was the wee boys.
Aye, the three boys, and they talk about. They've got like a mad accent, and they're talking about like, hey up, we just come down here to go fishing and stuff. Is that we've not really got much to do with these two here, they my brothers and all that.
Oh, that's
It's
They're like Neds, but they're just like, we just come down here and fish. That
It's nothing to do with like, they shut down the community centre and all that. It's sometimes it's really sad, man. Sometimes it's like fuck.
They love a bit of
I'm trying to
sadness.
think who else really famous was on it, but I can't. But
Cameron Winter for Geese was on it as well.
Aye.
He was talking about some kind of weird thing.
Mind I sent you that video of that guy, what's his name, Isaac HP or whatever. He rips the piss out of folk.
Aye.
He's like, I listen to geese. No, wait. I listen to geese. I'm cool, I listen to geese. But he does it with like Fontaines DC.
I saw that.
Simon for Biffy one and all. I can't remember. There's definitely more deep stuff where he's talking about his mum and he's just like,
He talks about how he hugs his dad and how his mates used to make fun of him for hugging his dad and all that, and he's like, nah, but that's what you should do.
Aye.
It's like, you should hug your
you
dad.
said, oh, well, you hug your dad, and be like,
My
why'd you
dad
not
would
hug your
kick
dad?
off if I didn't give him a hug when we
know.
left the room. Well, when we leave the house, it's just like
Aye.
ritual almost, just
Standard.
totally normal for us.
Aye.
So it is.
I think that's what he was saying, like maybe when he was younger, I don't know if it's like him and his brother or something, his dad, and he's like, he felt like his mum's death sort of helped him get rid of all that kind of toxic masculine stuff, and now they feel as if they're closer because of it.
Said his mum would find it hilarious that he would like tell his dad that he loves him and all that. Like think that what the fuck, that's weird. But then it's became normal because it's like he needs that like kind of
Aye, the connection.
affection, you know.
That puzzle album that I like, that I fucking went nuts when they played the song.
That was so good when you. That was.
There's a lot of songs on that album, because I think she died just before that came out. There's a lot of songs that are like, oh fuck, man.
Oh, I missed quite a lot because me and Lauren left.
Aye, that was see at the very end. What's the last song that they played? What was it called? Or was it the very end?
No,
or was it just?
I think it was near the end. The song is. I think it's Living is a Problem Because Everything Dies.
I've never, and I mean, like, I've never seen somebody so just happy to be in one place. Like
that's
just
that, I do that one where I'm like,
I've never seen somebody so just appreciative of a moment. Like, see how many times you see cunts stoned in a crowd, they've got the fucking phone out and they're just like, Jay was like really
present.
He was experiencing that moment and loving every minute of it. Like, I was watching him rather than the hanging, because I was just like, this is so good. So good.
It's contagious, isn't it, when somebody's in that kind of space?
I was like, this is the best.
Because I didn't think, because I think when they played the Badlands and stuff, and they played like their first 3 albums, but I don't think they've ever played that in full. And sometimes they don't play
You had
these.
said about like, oh, I really want them to play this one specific tune, and I was like, hopefully they do for you, and they did. Do you know that like that
That's
way?
it, that's just one of the moments where
know,
like, I'm so glad we're fucking here.
Because that album, the big one when it's Machines.
Aye.
But then some of the rest get kind of forgotten a wee bit in that. But oh man,
They were
Does
so
that one?
good, man.
Oh, they were fucking
So
nuts,
good.
man.
It was
Aye.
crazy how good they were.
It was really crazy. Their one after that album that folk that was like big on the radio and all that. when
Who's
they-
got a match?
Aye, Who's Got a Match? That was like one of their first big ones that like properly hanging.
Aye.
They were fucking mental that night. It's mental that he's for Air and the two brothers are for Kelly. Like, what is that?
Aye.
Like actual local, but they're global, but they're local.
See that story I put in. Oh fuck, they were on that. Has anybody seen that podcast 101 Part-Time Jobs?
No, I don't think
No.
so.
It's just this guy interviews music artists. I think I put it in the chat, but it's them talking about playing Stuarton at a fucking hen party. They get booked for a pub because they were like a local band, and they're like, right, we need to get a band to play at this lassie's fucking hen do or whatever. And I think they were like 6, they might have been 16, 17, I don't know what age they were, but like they actually just went fucking nuts, and he was like rolling about the floor screaming and all that, and they got asked to leave. Like, yeah, this is not what we wanted for this Hindu, man. Like, this is not what we fucking wanted.
It's mad, isn't it?
But fair enough, man.
You've got to do those gigs, man.
So failure doesn't exist, man, because technically you could say they fucked that up, but I mean,
Maybe if he felt too embarrassed to express himself, that later on in another gig he wouldn't have been able to express it to the right person that could make him successful. So failure is a construct.
failure's a construct. Anyway,
Embarrassment's a choice.
Embarrassment's a choice.
Embarrassing,
we were
aye.
talking about that earlier.
Aye, that Jake Humphries. I saw the guy who was on
Aye.
Peter Nut, and he said embarrassment's the price of entry. And me and Jay were at the gym, and then we went to Morrison's. We were talking about embarrassment. And last week we were like, I was kind of talking about shame, and we were talking about how shamelessness
Aye.
is very rife. Like folk don't
Aye.
give a fuck anymore, especially for money. But it's more like folk just don't care on what end they have to act to make money. And I kind of agree with it in a way. Like, see if you're an actor, like, or a performer, you have to, like Sean Penn kicking about with a peg leg, like, and one battle after another or whatever for like 2 hours. Like, that could be seen as embarrassing, but because he's getting paid millions and he's an actor and he might win something,
Aye.
it's fine. But if somebody's just acting like that in the street, it's like, oh, that's embarrassing. Do you know what I mean? But we were kind of talking about, like, don't know, folk like spitting old folk or something crazy. But that's
I guess
embarrassing.
it depends what it is. Like,
Aye.
like to be embarrassed about singing or something in public shouldn't be a thing, but it should be embarrassing
Like-
to do something
Aye,
like.
like,
Aye,
see,
do
like
something
that
ridiculous.
Bevo getting his mop pumped on OnlyFans.
Aye,
Like,
that
that
is-
should be
That's
embarrassing.
not even
That's
like,
shame.
aye.
Like, that should be.
Like I'm not a believer in God really, but that would make you go, you belong to the devil, man. That's
Aye,
crazy.
no,
Jesus
it's
Christ,
nuts.
man.
He's sent me his fucking fake tooth like that, man. Like, oh no, she's on OnlyFans. Like, oh, man, shut up. Fucking weird,
Like, mate,
weird
what,
person.
there's no amount of money that I could do something like that.
No.
And I think ultimately the sad thing is that's kind of what you need to decide.
Aye,
Like,
aye,
do you want
aye.
to be Bevo because you couldn't do
Aye,
it?
because you could be people. It's like there's kind of alignment, because see that guy you brought him up the last time and said, you don't know who I am,
Oh,
kid.
aye.
Right? And he's kind of funny and he's now making that a full-time job, but some of the stuff I wouldn't do, especially if I was just being sick all the time as well. But also it's like, see if you just wanted to do that, you can. He's nowhere near as bad as like a Bevo,
But like,
obviously.
like the fucking Jackass, like, I love Jackass.
Aye,
I
'cause
love
that's
Steve.
one of the things as
But
well.
they're actually considered professional stuntmen. Do you know what I mean? They're getting shot at with rubber bullets and that, but it's because they've been doing it for ages. Steve went to clown college for 4 years. He's a professional clown. That's why he's good at doing backflips and that, and going through burning hoops and shit. But you can't plan to get ran out by a bull. Do you know what I mean? Johnny Knoxville, I just set the bull off at bar right.
Have you,
How much am I
have you
getting
ever
paid?
seen the like pure early videos of them? And it's like Steve-O's rented an apartment or whatever, and he's like having a skate party in
Inside his house?
this house,
Aye.
and they're just running through the walls and all that.
They
And
done
it's
an
like,
episode of Cribs.
Aye,
And
aye.
his neighbour used to phone the police every day, every single night.
So he-
and he
he's
used to.
built like a-
There's a story where he's talking about he punched a hole through his wall just to scream at him. Like, punched a hole through his wall and go get the fuck.
He had like a quarter
Crazy.
pipe like in the living room, and this was like a 4-room flat,
Aye,
and there was
mate,
like
it
a
was like
wooden
this.
like ramp that went around the house.
See if you
And
took
just
the wall
stacks of
here,
cans.
you took the wall here, and it was just the one big living room. That's the size of it, and he had a foot like half a skate park in it.
It was incredible.
Crazy.
That is crazy.
That's just like chaotic kind of existence. But man, could you imagine like
and I've got no tea left. Sorry.
Aye.
see that
Sometimes a
kind of
tailgate like that.
Sorry, but I might need to take it. I might need to go away for 30 seconds and come back. Go.
Just put your mic like someone else.
Whoa, brother. Right.
Cough a lung up.
I go for long up.
But I think it's weird. We've shifted shame to different ways. Like, but folks, see if you're on fucking line all the time, you can be doing something good for somebody, and folk go, "What? Only that? Or that's not enough?" Or it's like honestly, or it's like, "Oh, that's fake." Honestly, just burn Instagram and Twitter and that. Oh yeah, burn it all. Honestly, man, burn that to the ground.
Beanie told me, he was like, "Are you going to maybe need to do some heavy lifting this pod? Because I'm kind of not getting much to say. Whatever, my throat actually is tickling me to death. So I feel I'm going to cough
There's
every 2
nothing
seconds.
worse than it. It's like
So
they just.
I'm not used to what sauce she's got.
Go and get a drink of water if you want.
Aye,
No,
just get up and go.
Warrior mentality.
Aye.
This is what
Well, that's their favourite shout out
Kyle
tree.
Shanklin.
Aye, shout out tree man with his
If I-
warrior mentality.
He falls asleep after tanning a can of Tenants with his clays on. Mental. Shout out to you, man. But
Unbelievable.
I could mention that I was away in Newcastle if you want.
Take it
Aye.
away.
And I'm actual gun and muff toast, but I'm not as gun and muff as I could be. Do you know what I mean?
No, fully
By
triggered.
Newcastle Stag Do. Shout out to all the Geordie folk, man. They're all sounding brand new. That we spoke to, no bit of baller. Know what I mean?
No calling you fucking stinking jocks, no.
No, none of that. No, no. That's doing. You go further in England.
Aye,
You
they
maybe get a
start
bit of
getting
that.
that.
It's the North England. They're all just kind of the same. I think a lot of the North England, and I might be wrong, no fucking English. I don't know, but it seems like a lot of the Northerners of England don't like a lot of the South. But then I think
Aye.
a lot of the Southern England folk just don't like game day.
Aye, no, they don't even like each other, I don't think.
Definitely is like the mines and all that, innit? Like that kind
Aye.
of village.
Sat
Getting
hard
it
working
together kind of
mentality. Aye.
They probably get fucked out a wee bit the way we did, like probably
Aye,
historically,
we-
do you know that way?
We probably got most in common with like Scousers.
Aye.
Because they don't see themselves. Well, some of them, but they don't really see themselves as English.
English,
in it, they're
aye.
very high, do you know what I mean? That's why when I went down to Newcastle, I was expecting it going to be quite like, oh, England, blah 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 blah. But like, and maybe we were just in like a decent area, like running about alright folk, but they are very like Northern Geordie, like they're very to their own. Like,
I think you need to go to, like, if you start going places outside of London and that, I think you're going to get the fucking.
aye.
See when we went to, where was it, Cornwall? Definitely, like we
Aye.
didn't interact with many folk that were actually fae there because we were at a wee holiday park. But seeing about and just talking, the amount of folk that would be like
The eyes.
like looking at you and that kind of like, who the fuck are they? Like,
Aye.
like that kind of like just in a general sense.
That's an air place that kind of sees themselves a bit different. Like
Aye, they did.
colonies.
Aye,
they
but I
were
think they did
independent,
have. Aye, they were like an independent something at
Aye.
one point. Aye, so they kind of self-identify as well, which is crazy. But they also will obviously like fucking. That's a Highland accent, man. Why fucking stop talking?
That's a healing coup right there.
Aye, aye.
Look at that guy.
Look at
Have
him.
any of you's been? You said you've been to Newcastle.
I've
haven't you?
been in
Aye.
Newcastle. No, I
You've
just.
been no.
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 I've actually got.
I went to WWE at Newcastle. once.
Newcastle?
Me and my dad.
Is that when?
Aye,
you
but
want to tell
that's
the
the thing.
story?
Aye. So I was in Newcastle and we went into like some mad fucking club hang and we were sitting and it was all like everything was just regular club settings and then like the music kind of like slowed and then quietened and then like there was like a light shone at one bit and I couldn't walk out with a saxophone and played a saxophone solo and everybody was going mental in the fucking
Love
nightclub.
that, man.
And the
It's a
nightclub.
good night out,
It was
man. Honestly,
it wasn't that one because there's the sax guy that does do 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 do. It wasn't that
was it
one.
not Jubel
Aye,
or
Jubel.
Jubel's
Aye, I think it's Jubel. Aye. I can't even remember it off the top of my head now, but that is what it is.
Because whenever I listen to that tune, I
has
just
been a-
imagine I couldn't do it in Newcastle.
No,
There's
I've
been
got
an
something-
uptick,
Yeah.
and there was like a wee uptick in like kind of EDM house tunes with saxophones, and then everybody's getting folk that can play the sax and that to come to their weddings. And that there's been an uptick in the choke for it, man.
It's a nice
Is it-
instrument, isn't it,
Is
man?
sax cool again? Is that it? Might actually see
Video essay is sax cool.
Have you actually saw the video? But it's the guy in Eurovision, and it's the one that does it. Do 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 do, and he's dead like he's thrusting playing the fucking
Aye, doing the
sax.
Squirtle, aye.
Oh,
so-
aye, because then it was the Squirtle meme.
I think my favourite, I mean, it's probably one of the most famous. I don't know that many songs with a saxophone in it, but see that fucking Baker Street, man, it just reminds me. see the episode of The Simpsons, You'll Fucking Choke, with Lisa Simpson on top of the roof. and she does the fucking Baker Street fucking solo, man.
I meant to ask you about this. Are you like a huge Simpsons fan and I didn't care about it?
Just the first 10 seasons. And then season 10's a wee bit kind of iffy
Right,
anyway.
because me and Bradley were talking about the Simpsons, and he was like, I know, I think McKeff's, and I was like, what, is McKeff like an alpha Simpsons fan or something? I didn't care about it.
I'm sure we've spoke about it before.
Nah, Simpsons
Where
was
it's
not
like,
No, but I meant like, because I'm with you, the first 10 seasons, I even like some after them, but I thought that you were like posters on the wall, watch every episode religiously, ken all the fucking facts.
Aye. I used to have a big Simpsons poster in my mum and dad's house, my bedroom. Aye.
No, but I meant like the new, still a hardcore
Aye.
religious Simpson head.
Aye.
So you still watch all
the
the new episodes?
No.
Aye, right,
no, I don't watch the new ones.
aye,
No,
right.
no.
That's what
No,
I thought, because I knew you liked the old ones, but
I gave up with the new ones after like 2000. See, when they got too clean, see like 2007, 2008, I gave up after that. But I'd watched
Aye.
that first like 10 seasons back to back and they
I
bother.
had some of the DVDs, the case with Homer on it.
Aye,
had
the big
that.
ones on that, aye.
There's an
It was like a metal case.
I
Aye.
think we might have spoke about it in the podcast, but I've got name of memory.
Aye, Simpsons is goated. The first like, 10
Aye.
seasons is unbelievable.
What was that episode,
Aye,
man?
no, you're not wrong. Although, I don't really like the first season of that, when it's the old
Aye, no,
animation, I don't...
aye. The first kind of
freaks me
2
out a wee
seasons are a
bit.
bit kind of slow, but then third season, it's when they got Conan O'Brien and the other
Aye, all the
guy,
writers.
all the writers in. There's like a picture on it, it's like the most famous cunts of all time, just in this one room creating The Simpsons.
I
It's
was
incredible,
watching one the other day there, and it's when Homer buys that dumbbell off the fucking. There's like a guy at a carnivore or whatever. It's like world's strongest man. And then Homer's like asking him, like, how the fuck did you get strong in that? He's like, maybe I could use a wee bit of fucking thing. And he touches his bicep and his full body like wiggles. And he's like, I could sell you my last. I've got one more dumbbell I need to sell. So Homer's walking about with one, and he's got one air match built as fucking the other one's still fucked. So him and Mo set it up that when this guy comes in, he's like a guy from Texas or whatever, and he comes in and he's like, get me like a bourbon or whatever. Homer comes in with like nerd glasses on and all that, and he's like, bartender, could I please have a ginger ale or something? And the guy turns around like cowboy guy, and he's like, what in the hell kind of sissy are you? And then they say to him, well, if he's such a sissy, beat him at an arm wrestle. Then he's like, right, and pitch down like $20 or whatever, and Homer whips out this on. It's just too good, man.
What was the episode we were talking about? I kept saying grazie, like thank you in Italian.
The fucking one where Homer's hinking about something and it goes cuts to him as the Godfather, and he's like walking about in the streets. And he,
Don Homer,
Don Homer, I baked you a cake or something, and he's like, grazie. And then he walks to the next person, and she comes up, and she's like, Don Homer, my son, he's a and eats whatever she's giving him, and he goes,
It's like donuts.
grazie. Just walking about in Italy, it's like Godfather. That's got that thing that Rick and Morty's got, where you can just go a
Aye,
bit
you can do
crazy
it,
with it,
no.
man.
Aye.
There's
Do you
no
remember
limits.
the one where he devours the ghost pepper, the chili, the spiciest chili of all time?
And he
like,
goes,
he like swallows a whole bunch of wax so that he can like swallow it, and then he starts tripping boys, and then he starts falling off Fox about, and it's voiced by Johnny Cash. It's one of the best episodes of all time. It's one of the best bits of
cameos are so
animation.
fucking good, man.
It's when he goes to stand on top of the steps, and then it just becomes a big massive pyramid, and he's like, fuck. It's like, oh, what?
The
So
one
good,
where
man.
he like is he's not or whatever on the, is it pufferfish or something when he goes to the Japanese restaurant? Aye. Fuck, man. Michael
fuck,
Jackson
man.
as well.
Aye,
They've had
that
a
episode
day.
got banned,
Have
didn't it?
Aye.
They've had like the Chili Peppers, like Barbara Streisand and all that, man.
Do you know what
Unbelievable.
one always sticks with me for some reason is Kim Basinger. But I don't know why.
It's
but
her, it's her and like Baldwin.
Aye,
And
is
what
that
is the
the
fucking
thingy?
story again, man?
I can't remember. It's just I always remembered that. It's because they kept saying Kim Basinger in the episode or whatever, and I was just like, I don't even know who that was, but I
that
was
was on
like,
one of the. I think the reason I remember that is because I had that episode in one of the DVDs.
yeah, that was maybe like on
Because
that.
it's something about Alec Baldwin and Kim Basinger, and they go to their house or something and they become pals with them, but I can't remember. The one that always sticks out in my head, I used to fucking love this one, is they go to the Star Wars convention, it's Mark Hamill, and Mark Hamill ends up Guys and Dolls. Aye, it's crazy, man. I can't remember, because there ends up in a fight in the Star Wars convention, and then Homer gets fucking recruited to I don't know if he's like Mark Hamill's security or like recruited for the FBI or something because he kicks fuck out every day. Aye, that's what he does. He picks Mark Hamill up and just starts volleying. Get out of my way, you fucking nerd! And he's just volleying folk. Oh, what's he called? Bumblebee guy? Is that what he's called?
Yeah.
Bon Bodo Amoroso. He's too good, man. Aye. Aye, fuck him. What about Dr. Nick? I know, fuck him.
Was the Kim Basinger one the one where they go to that like Utopia Village thing and they're like the neighbours?
It might be.
And it's like it turns out to be like a big mad conspiracy thing. And they've got like nukes and all that. I'm pretty sure it's that one.
You think, yeah, I've got like there's like one image in my head and it's like a beach, like out the side of a house. So it is. But I just can't remember any specifics. It's just like that.
You actually opened up a portal in my brain with that because instantly, when you dish upon a star, 5th episode, let's say, when the family spends a day at Lake Springfield, Homer meets Alec Baldwin and Kim Basinger, who are hiding from the media in their scheduled summer home. Homer starts to work for them, developing a good friendship, but he soon reveals their secrets to the public, damaging his new friendship with them. Oh, aye. Couch gag. Marge carries a laundry basket and hangs wet sheet versions of Homer, Bart, Lisa and Maggie on the clothes. Like that was one of the go things about it. The couch gag. Is it better than Family Guy?
Wow.
I think so as well, man.
I like Family Guy, but it's very kind of tropey. Like, did you see the cut-off scene? And some of them, like, I'm not going to dish, like, say it's bad. Some of the Family Guy cutaway scenes are unreal. Like, they're so good. But it's, like, so formulaic that it's just, I don't know, man. And The Simpsons, like, The Simpsons you could go on and watch and it's something that's quite adult, and then you could watch something that like makes you nostalgic. It's just, it feels a bit more like
good
familiar.
stories and that in The Simpsons as well.
The writing's really good.
Multi-layered jokes and all that kind of thing.
And the characters are unbelievable. And The Simpsons, about 100 of them, they're all like very particular and individual and really good, man.
Because folk liked American Dad and all.
I feel like the American Dad and Family Guy are both like, see if you just want a very like just a watch and chuckle thing, like a kind of very like it's just that's fucking funny, and there'll be some stuff that's funnier than ours, but it feels just very baseline. Simpsons defo felt like there was more to it, just in a general bit more layered kind of thing. You could watch it and just laugh. Obviously, you could do that, but then also you could get invested in a story if you wanted. Whereas less so in a.
They had some really emotional stories.
And
in The Simpsons, like the one where they go to like the beach house, like on holiday, and they take Milhouse and all that with them, and then Lisa becomes like pals with like the cool kids, the skater kids.
Aye.
And then like Bart like pure grasses her up for being a nerd and all that. That's got like mental layers because she has like a yearbook that nobody signs because she's not like popular. And then she becomes.
What's the one? This is like an awful famous episode. The one where Hingy, Superintendent Chalmers, is that his name? Is running at Skinner's house and he bakes him steamed hams.
May I see it?
He's like, good God, what the hell is in there? And he's like, the Aurora Borealis. He's like, can I see it? And
the Aurora Borealis is in your kitchen right now. And he's like, yes. Can I see it? See the way he delivers that line? Goated. Unbelievable.
Is there no an episode of where Skinner's, is he like performing on stage or something and he's talking about his mum? He does that a lot, talks about his mum, but his mum he's like standing looking out the window and he's like, what would mother say? Stuff like that too. Fuck. Who's your favourite Simpsons character?
It's hard, man.
Lenny.
Lenny is kind of go to it, man.
Lenny and
Carl are kind of go to it.
Are that the aliens? No, who's the aliens?
No, the aliens.
Lenny and Carl are like the ones that work with Homer.
Chief Wiggum and Ralph Wiggum.
Oh, Ralph.
See Chief Wiggum. See the one where it's like Homer's like speeding past him. He's doing like 100 miles an hour. He's like, it's like, should we get him, Chief? And he's like, nah, that man's going way too fast to get stopped. It's unbelievable, man.
Who was the guy that they ended up killing off that sat at the end of the bar?
Barney.
No.
He just randomly dies. I can't remember
his name. But you're like, we sat at the end of the bar and he never ever fucking spoke of that, but they killed him off, and one of the more recent episodes was them got to his funeral and they decide what to do with the ashes. I think it turns out there's like money in and earning all that. Fuck knows, man. They've gone
I
mental.
Mo could be out there, man.
Mo says like it's great,
He's
man.
literally just got a gun in his mouth all the time. It's so
See that
good,
episode?
man.
See that fucking episode where he gets a new face and he becomes an actor. He's in the TV
saw
show.
it,
The
yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
house, the house falls and tap his head and he
He
stands
comes
back
back
up and everybody's fainting and all that. Mo says like, man, he is so good.
Do you remember that it's like the Christmas episode where he tries to kill himself and then he just can't do it? Like he goes down the sled and then he like manages to miss all the traffic and he just gets to the end and he just does a big sigh. It's so it's
Aye, like
fucked,
he's
man.
that like that much whatever, that much
He's a
failure that
failure,
can't
right.
kill himself.
Oh man, I don't know who my favourite is.
Homer's got to get. I mean, Homer's Homer, isn't he? Bart's unreal. I was like Lisa when I was younger. I felt like she was really cool. Like she just was always cooking up something, playing stuff and all that. Aye.
Oh, sorry.
see the fucking old guy for the home. You sunk my belly.
What, the one with the big beard.
Is it Randall?
you sunk my battleship.
Because there's the other guy. Is it Herb? The other guy? No, it's not
There's a
Herb.
few of them in that care home that are too good.
Oh, what's his name? He's like the old Jewish guy. He's class.
The doctor and all.
Dr.
It's
Hibbert.
actual fucked, man.
Nah, it's so
I
good,
don't know who
man.
my favourite is. Barney. Fuck knows anyway.
It's
Barney
kind of
Gumbo.
a hard choice because there's that many of them, and there's been that many episodes as well. That is just
40 year, I think it is this year. On it was 88. It started. So 38 years. 88.
we are getting a bit unk out here,
Aye,
man.
we are getting a bit unk,
But
man.
that means that like Wayne's and like 88. So like our mum and dad, or other folks' mum and dad would have been watching that when they were younger as well. Do you know what I mean?
It's crazy, man.
That is mental.
Why'd you gotta do that to me,
I
man?
know,
It's
man.
too- What else do you feel off at unk about? Is there
The
anything you
Arctic
go-
Monkeys thing been 20 years for their first album
that's
is
a bit
crazy.
Aye, whatever people say, that's what
Aye,
I'm not.
like I bet
Aye.
you look good in the dance floor as 20-year-old and it still fucking slaps, man. Like
What is actual about the script with that cunt in the front of that and he's fucking hingy?
Was it guy smoking a fat?
They just set him a night out. Did you get in the story?
Aye, but what I'm saying is he's what's his name?
I don't know, I
It's
just
just
think
his
so.
sister, mate.
I think
I-
it was just a pal of them.
It's
Was
just
it not? I
his
don't
sister,
know.
mate. And he's like now, he's like 15 years sober or something now, I think.
I was so convinced that he's what's the guy called Royal Oak FC? Steve
Nah.
Bracknell.
No, it's just them, mate. It was just one of their pals.
I think so. I mean, we can check. We'll check it.
Is
We'll
that-
anyway.
Check it.
Is that the best Arctic Monkeys album?
I think so.
Because I think
But
it's.
then I actually really like AM and all, but man,
see that
it was
Steve
crazy.
Bracknell guy, Royal Oak. The kind who I'm talking about, the Steve Bracknell guy, the bald guy, the Fitbit guy. You have definitely
I
seen
probably would
these hundreds
know
of
his
Fitbit
face.
podcasts
The
and all
name
that
rings a
now.
bell, but-
And he like interviewed famous footballers and he like runs a Sunday league team. He's a baldy guy. Anyway, I'm thought that it was him on the front of the cover. But Steve Bracknell's a character he plays. That's not actually him. He's a comedian called Chris McClure.
No, I think this guy works in accounts or something, man. I think he's just a regular.
Aye, no,
Just
that's
a-
what I'm saying. He is
just
just a
Alex
regular
Turner's
guy, but
mate.
he's got a comedy character now and he's like famous on Instagram and that. Maybe I've just made this all up and I've been told a lie or
No,
something.
maybe, and also when that was taken 20 years ago, if it was the same person, it could have just been their pal
Because
then.
I seen him getting interviewed on, and he was talking about it, and he was telling the story, and I
wait.
was like,
I
hold on a
saw a
fucking
video
minute.
with somebody sitting explaining that, and it was the guy for the 40, I think.
And he's
But I don't know, and maybe I wouldn't have recognised.
Aye.
You need to see.
So it's Chris McClure.
aye.
He was the lead singer of the Violet May, and
Aye,
he was
and
also
see
the
if you look
brother of Reverend and the Makers.
And see if you look at the photos of him.
So that's your right. That's who it was.
No, it's a different guy.
All right.
I don't know, man. Anyway, see that Reverend and the Makers, the lead singer of them.
Heavyweight champion of the fucking world.
He said
Champion of the world.
he said that Alex Turner was like the best thingy, the best songwriter he had ever fucking discovered.
That heavyweight champion of the world tune, but see the older I get, the more I'm like, fucking,
Aye.
you're telling me, man. I could have been this. What is it?
I could have been a thing.
What is it he says? I could have been in China, but all I got was a week somewhere. Where was it? He says, is it Camber Sands or something? He says
Aye,
something
Camber
like that.
Sands, aye.
Aye, but it's all a bit like, I could have done that. It's like when cunts say, like,
Fucking is that bastard?
so it is him.
I don't think that's him.
Many bars we got, pal.
I think we've-
Because he's baldy now. Because that.
I don't know if that is him.
Maybe because
it
there is.
doesn't.
Is
It
that-
doesn't.
is
Because
that-
there
is that one
there
bar?
is there a bit.
I think that's
I
one
don't
bar.
know. I don't know. We need to get a fact check on that.
Aye, we do need to get a fact check on that, man.
I mean, when you're searching Chris McClure, it is coming up. Is that an interview with NME saying?
Can we not just,
aye, look, there it says there.
aye, can we not just type in Arctic Monkeys
no,
fag
he's
guy?
There it is, there. The album artwork features a black and white photograph of Chris McClure, a close friend of the band who's frontman of Violent Mate, and is now known as the viral comedy character Steve Bracknell, a
That's
pastiche of
crazy.
an amateur football manager.
That's
there it is.
crazy.
He interviewed Pepe and all that, and it was so hilarious. But it's
Aye.
pure satire. It's kind of like who is it that has like a character they play, but they just don't tell folk like
Alan Partridge.
Aye, or like Richard Ayoade, who
Aye.
sometimes he'll just decide to like.
He's just doing it.
And then I was like, wait a fucking minute, what a fucking weird
that
set of
crossover, aye. Because I think
Harry Hill.
it would have been, but so at the time it was their pal that took it. But then that guy's actually now like his own thing,
Like,
kind of thing.
he's on what's that podcast? Is it Filthy Fellas or something? The football podcast. And I was like, this is so fucked. Like he's just like a random guy, and now he's became like a viral sensation.
Aye.
I think they are actually a football team, but he like.
But
He's like
he
a
plays
manager, but he plays like a character. I don't
That's
really
so weird,
understand
man.
it. I'm sure they've got a YouTube.
I'll
and
need
all
a wee
that, but-
dive on that to see later, man.
Hey, I know that is the best Arctic Monkeys album.
Aye,
I mean, I like Fluorescent.
Best Arctic
Adolescent.
Monkeys
Fluorescent
tune.
Adolescent as well as
But we need to wrap up soon. I might need to go and get some more batteries because it's got one bar.
Fuck,
One
right.
Oh, is that? I thought you were saying one bar.
No,
But
one
I
bar.
don't know why you would have said that, but that's what I
Right,
thought you
eh,
said.
bar, pal.
You're
One
fucking,
bar.
Certain romance.
That's
That's one that I was Skipper
depends on
somehow.
the day, doesn't it?
That was
It is.
we
cover,
did that. We
aye.
did that cover at
that was nuts.
audio that time because we mixed it with Echoes by the Rapture and it turned out quite
What's,
good.
what's the one? Vampires.
All you people are vampires.
I like that, but because when I
When you
listened to
start
the album,
screaming in that one, like,
Fake Tales of San Francisco's a banger from
I
that.
always used to like. I always used to like red lights indicate doors are secured. I used to love
speaking
that
of,
one.
man.
I mean, the first time-
505.
I was listening to 505 Wrecked
The
a
first
couple
time
of
I
days ago,
listened
man.
from
So
the
good.
Ritz to the Rubble with earphones in, man, I swear I was actually, I could batter somebody. I could fight somebody.
I like. Is it Brainstorm?
Aye.
So
That's fun, that's
I think my one's favourite Worst Nightmare, like the album. I think the second one's been my favourite because it's
good.
got loads of
You
bangers
could
on
very
it.
much shuffle most of their music. I'm not a big fan of like the two most recent albums where they went a bit more hingy. I kind of got to change their
the
shit,
car
but
in fucking
Aye.
the motel.
Aye.
I really like the Star treatment, to be fair. I
some
thought it
of
was really good.
the hingy one, but the first one that they brought out that was different to their stuff.
Cornerstone.
No,
AM.
Suck It and See.
Suck It and See.
no, it will be later. The
Humbug.
hingy hotel one.
Aye, Tranquility
Aye.
Base.
That's
whatever.
good.
Because
I kinda like
there
that
is
album.
actual some tunes on there that at first I was like they're shite, and then like they just grew on me, and I was like,
Aye, the tunes.
aye.
I just wanted to be one of the strongest. Now look at the mess you made with the monograms.
I think I like the Submarine album more than any of the Arctic Monkeys albums. but
So,
that was
aye,
still a
it's
song.
so good.
That gets me, man. It's
Anyway,
so good,
what
man.
were you saying? One bar or
I
two
will go
bars?
one bar. So, aye.
One bar.
One bar
Gonna need to
between
wrap
them
it up.
legs. Right.
Aye. We'll wrap for now and we'll come
That
back.
for now, I'll maybe need to go and get some batteries, but we're
Here a
close.
show.
Hit a
I'll
show.
Here a show.
Right,
Aye, we'll be
see you
back
for
with
the
the jokes.
jokes.
Aye, see you shortly. Right, welcome back. Choke of the Week section. This is going to be, did we decide whether Choke of the Week's we're going to do the viewer one first and then do personal or no?
Let's do the viewer one first
Yes.
because we
Aye,
never
that's
actually got to
true.
do it last week.
Aye,
And we're
so
quite fresh. We're just
we can
watched it,
just
so-
hang Aye, so our viewer choke of the week is for Lauren, Bradley's girlfriend, and it is Harry Styles' new video. What's the song called?
Aperture.
Aperture.
Aperture. It's not that, obviously. But aye, we sat down and watched it. So thoughts on the sound and visuals, boys?
Thought it was a bit bush. I obviously watched it yesterday. I said to you,
Aye.
Lauren wanted me to watch it because I made her watch the highlights, which is that's what you call compromise.
You give and
right?
take.
We've got to write a book. Me and Lauren's got to write a book. We're going to make millions. No, but I like the music video, but I think I was really rough yesterday. Over rough, so I wasn't really there. But the music video was really cool. But I think the tune
Aye.
It's weird because I think the music video's class, but I like the tune. See,
It's going to be a bit of an earworm. I think I'll have that wee bit stuck in me.
Aye.
Probably,
I'll
definitely.
definitely be blasting it in the car at some point.
I think listening to music in the car full blast is probably the best way of listening to any tune. Probably.
I agree.
I love it.
I couldn't really work out what the fuck was going on in the video, but
It was crazy.
I'm honestly like, if you watch that, go and watch that Christopher Walken one, because it is basically the same thing. It's in a similar building. Some of the hallways are even the same. I'm sure there's a staircase in it as well, and he's just dancing about doing backflips
So which
and all
song
that.
is that, just in case somebody wanted to compare?
Oh, I've already forgot.
It's,
All you need
Is
to
it
do
not
is type
Chamber or
in.
something?
All you
Chamber
need to do is Weapons of Choice.
Weapons of
by
Choice.
Fatboy Slim, directed by Spike Jonze, by Christopher Walken in it, and he does backflips and he's wearing a suit and all that. And it's in like a hotel, so it kind of looks a bit like that because he's in a hotel, isn't he? 'Cause the
Aye,
photo's
aye,
of him, aye.
It's got a definite lost in translation vibe to the video that I like. We were saying that the haircut he's got is kind of mad. Like it's that trendy, sketchy buzz cut with a mullet.
Aye,
Which
with the
is
mullet.
insane
Aye.
work, man. Because nobody is going to be pulling that off apart from Harry Styles.
Aye.
He
Like,
can kind of get
fair,
away with
man.
everything.
Because Timmy C was kicking about with that sketchy buzz cut, and he was kind of rocking it a wee bit,
Aye,
but he
aye.
was rocking it with a mullet.
Aye, with the mullet.
Crazy,
Aye.
crazy.
without the stash as well.
Also,
I rate it.
They definitely meant to have him spitting his toothpaste into the bowl, like.
Aye,
Oh, aye.
Because
Again.
you wouldn't. That's like everything would have been edited down to the very fucking core,
Aye.
and they'd have looked at that and went, "Aye, we're keeping that spitting."
Aye.
Do you think they
Have
have
you
like
noticed
a?
that? It's like his thing. Lauren was showing me hang every show. He spits out the water.
Aye.
Do you think they've got like a woman on standby telling them what's hot and what's not? Like someone in the production
There's also the
team.
video where folk are convinced he spits on Chris Pine when they're doing they're hanging that movie.
Aye,
And you
aye.
just see something come down and then Chris Pine looks down, but I've never been awful looks like he spits on him. But
Aye.
I know they definitely will, man, of a woman going, aye, that's good, keep doing that. Aye.
I don't know what the music video is about. I think Lauren went deep on YouTube and all that kind of stuff, try to work it out.
What do you think it's about?
I don't know, because she did say to me, she was like, I don't think you'll figure it out. And I was like, right, I'm too fried for this, man. I don't know. But I
don't know, man.
So, I don't know, if somebody's following you, it's usually about trying to run away from something or something catching up with you, or but
Normally
then
you
he's like fighting with
presume
them, then he's dancing with them.
you
Maybe
can
it's like
fit it
he's-
in within the lyrics, but I didn't pay attention enough to actual the kind of the actual
Maybe
lyrics.
it's like his shadow self. Do you know
chorus.
what I mean? Like his other side. Like this is
It
a guy.
does
who's
feel like
trying-
that in
Aye.
when he says I picture let the light in. It's almost like that was quite good actually.
And the main line is "We belong together." So maybe it's like him, like
I think
He's dark and
that
light
what
side,
makes me
maybe.
think the
Aye, aye.
aperture thing makes me think of
But
opening
light.
up to let me light in. So maybe he needs to
Aye.
open up to this person that's chasing him. And when he does actually open
Aye,
up,
he
because when he
does,
catches
aye.
him, they end up dancing.
And then when
Aye.
they leave each other, he's quite kind of solemn about it as well.
Aye.
And
Aye,
it's
just
just
goes
finding
back to
true
his
self.
normal world. I think maybe as well it could just be meeting somebody that's like a bit mental and you have a cool time and then see you later.
And you just burst.
Like just
Or
miss
it
my dang.
could be nothing.
Aye. Or it could
Aye.
just
Just nonsense.
be kind of funny if. Oh, do you think we could just make them like
I get
flee about and that and fall
Maybe.
down the
Aye.
stairs?
See when they
I don't think
spin
it will
'em.
be. Everything's got a meaning, doesn't it? Usually.
Sometimes. I didn't mind the tune. I think it maybe could have needed a. I thought the chorus was going to be a bit catchier.
I thought the chorus was going to be a wee bit harder at first.
Same,
At the start, I was
aye.
like, it was going to be a bit more like power to it, but it seemed quite samey in terms of like the thingy.
Aye, like
The tune didn't really move.
the beat didn't really change, which I liked about it, but I just needed. I
About
needed a
bit more
wee
juice.
bit. Aye, I needed a wee bit extra.
I think it would have been good enough if at the end it went a bit boost.
Aye.
Still same lyrics, same
Do
vibe.
you,
and
do you
that.
know, see, yesterday me and Shan were sitting and we were listening to White Lies in Maximo
You
Park.
sent me that, and I was
And-
actually meant to tell you that they're playing on
White
Wednesday on my
Lies.
birthday.
Aye, told me.
I told him, but
we were like, because in their music they have a thing where it's here and then it's there for a wee minute and then it's there and then it's doing again and then it's up. Both them, and they're so good at it. Because you're just like do and then bang and then it's do bang. Oh, and it's just
White Lies get
farewell
me,
to
man.
the fairground. Fuck off. So good, man.
They've got there's honestly about 10 White Lies tunes that actually
it's
get
the
me.
end of that. It's the end of fucking apply some pressure.
It's what happens when you you lose everything. You're the star again. Ah, it's so, it's so good.
And books from boxes.
Aye, books with boxes as well, man.
See
It's
the
so.
start of that, the oh, no.
It's high peak. Anyway, nothing to do with Harry Styles. It was just
Yeah,
I
know,
wanted
just,
to say that.
But
it was to maybe make the. But then I don't know. That's just the lugs in our eyes.
Aye, we're no fucking, and also we're no the target demographic for these
Oh,
tunes
hell
either.
nah,
So,
man.
do you know what I mean? Like,
well, Lauren definitely choked for it, and I'm sure that
Aye.
the 400 million a lot of
like
females that
I'll
choked for
not
Harry
skip it
Styles
if it
will
was to
choke.
come on.
Aye,
If
I
the
like,
D-
I think the
Spotify
tune's
DJ
really
gave me
good, and I like that the video is like trying to be.
be something,
Like you,
whatever
what
it
was
is.
you said? Our music videos coming back
Aye,
because they just died, really,
It's,
didn't they?
it's caught, well, at least in my hanging,
It's
because
YouTube,
mine,
innit?
everything used to get a music video, because that's how they got it out to folk,
Aye,
like
aye,
MTV and everything
aye,
else. And that was like Stars TV and fucking all the other like mad things that were on the Skybox.
Scuzz,
Aye, they were all there, and then they would
Scuzz,
play
man.
music, but like.
getting Scuzz, man.
Channel U.
What is it? Is it What I've Done Linkin Park, and it's getting like the Twin Towers in it?
Yeah, fuck.
9/11, and it's like that's
Oh,
sealed
some of
in
their
my
tunes
brain. Sealed in my brain.
And folk used to have Vivo channels and all that. and loads of stuff to
the
there.
Vivo thing was actually. I think I watched it. Might have just been a YouTube short, and some cunt was talking about the Vivo thing. And why did every music video have Vivo, and it was like a sub brand? I don't know if it was YouTube, but it was weird that they had to include that for music videos. and
Because
that.
it was
strange.
it was the only licensing way
Was
that
that what
YouTube
it
could
was?
get it, because YouTube
Right.
didn't have the rights to actually show it. If you were to like watch YouTube back in like 2011, you wouldn't be able to get it on your phone. It would only be a desktop. It would only be through Vivo. You just have to get a Vivo app.
Right. so
Because
it's
they-
different.
they-
Vivo.
Because I think it would have been Universal owned the rights to the songs, and then they just sold it to Vivo, and Vivo were like the middleman.
Right, so
then
that's
YouTube
why,
became
and that
huge
was
and
their
then just
brand.
bought it.
Aye, they would have just bought
See,
it.
I was
anyway.
watching a Vivo video the other day. Like, I put one on and it came up with the Vivo
Aye, with
thing,
the
and I was
Vivo
like,
hang on
this
it.
is fucked, man.
It's
I
always
can
like a
remember
Ja
that.
Rule video, or like a Flowrider video for like
Florida, Vivo. He's
Nicki
Vivo doing
Minaj and all that.
Vivo.
Aye, do you not remember that? If you
No,
put a mute,
I remember.
aye.
In my head, Black Parade by MCR had Vivo in the corner.
Definitely.
I don't know if it's
Everyone
gone
heard
every
crap.
song
Aye.
of that time
Aye.
did. If you watched it on YouTube, it was like the artist name, then Vivo at the end. They had for whatever reason, it was fucking weird.
Getting MCR, man.
Oh, man.
Choke of the century, man. Honestly, man. See that I Don't Love You video, man, with that cunt for Teen Wolf.
see when you were talking about we were talking about Muse, and then I found out that My Chemical Romance were the band that supported Muse when I seen them, but I couldn't remember because I was 9-year-old.
That's crazy.
Or honestly, because we
There's
were,
a song in the gym came on and I was like,
Aye.
is that Hangy? But you don't know it's Muse. It sounded quite similar.
and then I
to
was
me.
like, that's my mum's favourite band. She took me out a class in primary 6 to go up to Edinburgh and see them, and I googled it because I was like, what I came at tunes they played and where they played, and then I noticed it was My Chemical Romance as support, and I was like, aye, fries in the bag, man.
That's
That's
crazy. man.
nuts.
That is a bit of a snuts, especially in that 2007
Aye, in that era, aye.
because
Wow,
that's
that'd
just
be
after
wild.
Black Parade.
I went to
Aye.
see Chili Peppers in 2007, and it was Biffy Clyro that were opening up for them, and that was 2006, 2007.
That's
It was
wild,
nuts,
man.
man.
crazy, man.
I didn't go to a gig till I was like 15.
Nah,
I think the first band I saw live wasn't even a band, it was Zed. Zed the DJ.
I would need to double check this to find out the year. It's either 2011 or 2012. But the first gig I went to myself without my mum was Enter Shikari, and I lost one of my shoes and had to get home with one shoe on.
That's a pretty cool story, but for your
That's
first
nuts.
gig. My
Aye,
first,
no,
my
that-
first band I
that
saw
is
live was
nuts.
the Cortinas at Tea in the Park. Lost my mind, I think. No my shoes, but
I lost one shoe,
How
man.
good it was.
How good it was.
What I'll say about the Harry Styles thing coming back though is that we do need like a mainstream thing to happen. Like I see like a monoculture. We need like loads of like people to get behind something. Like we're into like our niche stuff, but what you need is like you need like conversations that you'll have at your work. I think they call it water cooler chat.
Aye,
Oh,
water
right,
cooler
aye.
You need
chat.
something that, like see like the Taylor Swift getting married thing. It's like everybody was talking about that, but you actually kind of need that. It's talking about the Twin Peaks thing as well. Like everybody was watching that.
Aye, so then
At
it
the
becomes like culture almost.
So you like everyone watched it last night because you only had like a choice of that and like two other programs.
That's Hingy's defo died with that. See, with streaming, that's one of the things. Like even maybe when we were in like secondary school, if something was on telly and everybody was watching it and you all watched it as it came out and stuff. Even then, it was still, and it was like an exciting thing. Like, oh, did you see this? What think's going to happen? Like, just a kind of wee shared experience, which is kind of Twin Peaksy. Fucking even in Twin Peaks and what its message is just like you've got to try and appreciate things and just humour fucking any sort of idea to see it. You might get something out of it, kind of thing.
But I think
like
it's
Log
that,
Lady.
I think it's that human shared experience that like a lot of people do miss you, because you've got that on your phone. Like you've got your own like universe. Like you're so locked into that one universe, you can't really share that with like people.
Aye, but we end up with shit like fucking incels in the manosphere and all that. But that's because a lack of shared like kind of hanging between folk experience. And obviously it's weird because when you're at school you've got someone to be, you know, and then you become an adult and it's like right, well I could be doing anything but I'm not going to do anything, and then fucking cunts end up doing all sorts of rabbit holes. They join communities that 50 years ago they wouldn't have been petty because they didn't exist, and like
or you didn't, like you had to leave the house to be like you had to leave the house to be a golf. Do you know what I mean? When you play golf online,
there's a guy
meet up with all the golf folk.
What is the guy? There's a cunt and he's like, oh, I'm going to stay in my room for the next year.
I've seen him.
And he's like, I'm doing it to prove to myself that I can, like to show that I can be disciplined. And he's like, but he's going to sit in his room for an entire year and just order food, and he's got a pulley system set up so that when he orders food he can get the stuff in.
Was he just pissing in bowls and that?
I think he's got a toilet in the room. I think he's got like a wee ensuite. But like cunts were like, how are you affording to do this or what? And then airfolk were like, how is this going to improve your life at all?
Also,
because then you don't leave the house, so it's actually worse.
That isn't discipline. That's just like a lot of guys. Do you know what I mean?
That's just what a lot of folk
that just don't leave the house for years.
A weird thing I saw, and I was just like, that's so fucking strange.
You'd be real got to jail.
Aye, at least you'd have a bit of community then.
I know. At least you could go outside for an hour.
Crazy, man.
At least you could get bald, get tattooed, whatever the stereotype you might go is. Do you know what I mean? Like, but at least you actually could go outside for an hour.
Aye, just a strange
I couldn't be inside my room for a year. But he's not getting any like that. That is no discipline. That is insanity.
Do you think Harry Styles is sitting in his room for a year? Is he fuck?
Is he fuck? He's out.
He's out there.
Men and women probably.
Has he got a bird now?
I don't know.
Oh fuck! I'm sure somebody could tell us, man. They've ken everything, man. Maybe text Lauren and be like, "What's the deal, man?" And they'll
this is her name. This is her address. This is her car Reggie plate. Right, so I can.
This is where she went to school.
Spam dubs in chat, man.
But should we do that day or jokes? The video was good, but we kept getting derailed. But video and song were pretty good.
For any of the viewers, if you've got a joke, put it in the comments, or if anybody contact us, you've got any social media.
And it can actually be as stupid as you want. It'll take you 5 seconds to just drop something. So like, we would appreciate it if you did.
My brother gave us one. But we'll maybe cover that.
Roll gave us one. So
maybe do a double viewer joke next week then, since it's episode 10.
We'll see if
we should do 10 jokes.
Huh?
10 jokes.
10 jokes.
10 jokes in one episode.
No, but we could do this for the 10 episodes. It's 2 jokes each, and then the 2 viewer jokes that you got.
And then it is 10 jokes.
That's 10 jokes.
What did we do in season 1? We done like ultimate joke, and I think I done Prince of Egypt. And
we did, because mine we all had our own separate like 10 out of 10 thing.
Was that season 2?
You did the cereal, and then like
so we did,
and then the YouTube video.
So the second season was ultimate joke. So what can we do for this?
We'll work that out.
We'll work that out anyway. Who's going first?
I don't know. My joke will take 2 minutes.
Aye, go.
It's barely even a joke.
Right.
It's the way Newcastle folk say alright.
Aye.
Aye. Or even just the Geordie accent in general. I thought when I was doing in Newcastle that like you do get folk that've got stronger accents, but like we were all just making like ripping the piss, going, "Where are the lads?" like every 10 minutes, right?
Aye.
But the actual it's a nice accent. It's cool. The way they speak.
Champion. Kodak colour gold.
Kodak colour gold.
That's how you say Kodak colour gold, and that helps you get into a Geordie accent. I've seen Sir Alan Carr talking about it, and then I started doing it, and I was like, I couldn't do that, but then the saying any words. Kodak,
Do you know-
Kodak Cola Gold.
See that thing you were saying there about there is stronger accents? I think that's the same as here, but like you'll get like
I
some
can
like
like
some like Kunso kind of virgin into Jake Ball type folk, and it's like they are what folk think that we all speak like. But all of us can also speak normally.
Honestly,
If we wanted to, we could
Yes.
speak properly.
that is it. See, we had that episode. That, was it last week or 2 weeks ago? Jake Ball was the greatest Scottish phrase of all time.
Jake
Ball. Or a Jakey. Do you know why?
You're not like a junkie. You're just a Jakey or a Jake Ball.
Did we speak about this? Do you know why they call it a Jakey? Because it refers to, I think, folk that used to be alcoholics used to wear a certain type of jacket. A Jakey.
What's that?
Then it went to Jake Ball or Jake Ball. But see, or just a Jake. Yeah, Jake.
Aye, Jake. Aye.
Wow, he's a Jake Ball. It's so good.
Is
It's
it?
good.
What I like. I don't. It's not Scottish. I think this is just a word in general. But calling a wa a dyke.
A dyke. Aye.
Is that an English
I think
term?
It's English.
It's English. It's
Aye, 'cause,
definitely British anyway. Like thingy.
But I fucking love that, man. Anyway,
Then that thing's called a winter dyke, innit? Which is crazy.
Because it's a dike, it's like something you get, I think, isn't it?
Aye,
What is
aye,
it?
'cause
Is
you
a
like
dike not like
the
a
dike.
wall that leads to water? Is that not
Aye.
a
It
I think
probably
it's meant
is
to
like
be,
what it's
aye.
actually. Aye,
I love saying I looked a dyke, man.
aye. It is they two words.
Skate it a dike.
I fucking I
Skate
looked
it is crazy.
yeah.
Skate it downstairs.
I looked a dyke. You jumped over a lesbian.
Aye, skate it downstairs, man.
You said that and I thought that was weird because I was thinking skating's ice.
Aye, but
Aye, like
skate
it's like
nice, but-
forced.
Aye, in my head it's just to skate it.
But it's the same. Aye, like it is.
Like if,
Aye.
if we were doing that, who's who's how?
Nah, you slid down it. You would have skated down it. Aye. Aye.
I went to say about Newcastle just before I pass on. When we went to dog racing, right, and it was a bit further out, like the city centre where we were staying, and a big thing was like there was no bins. Me and Cammy were holding on to our empty like meal deal packets for ages. There was no bins, but it was so clean, and we were like, oh my god, man, the bin men in Newcastle must be unreal. But see the fella we got out, it got a bit more what we would call as council rough, do you know what I mean? A bit mental,
Aye.
a bit more Jake Ball like. I don't know where it was, but the difference was there was nothing. And then like you had a point, you went up, that's how well, and then it just looked like Kelly. It just was shite in the flare, rundown shops closing. Do you know what I mean? Folk looked a bit rougher, got to get a haircut. Do you know, like, aye. So I think we were just staying in a nice area.
Aye,
I
you
like
would have
being
been.
in the middle of town. Because if you're in the middle of Glasgow, it's maybe not as rough as if you go a bit further out.
It's just.
But it wasn't bad. But as I've said to you, as I said, there was like it's a cool place. We definitely recommend them to go to Newcastle, man.
Newcastle.
Nuki Brown. I used to drink Nuki Brown when I first turned 18.
That's my
man.
dad's
Blair's
fucking
dad,
favourite.
man.
It's good, man. I
But
like
it
it.
was.
I've not had it in so long, man. I used to go to the Charleston and New Farm and drink it when I was like first turned 18, 19, that kind of stuff. Loved it, man. So
Nuki
good.
Brown, man.
Definitely tried it, but I didn't try. I wish I could have
Not a
tried
big
one when I
fan
was
of
doing
that
it. But
kinda-
See, cause it
It's
wasn't
proper
like, see, cause it
ale,
wasn't
innit?
like fizzy as fuck or that. It was, even though it did weigh you down, you could only
Aye.
probably have 2 at max. But
hair on chest shit, but like you drink it and you're like, whoa, I'm a guy. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've just unlocked smoking fags. Do you know what I mean?
I've just done.
But Kev, choke of the week.
So my choke of the week are 3 solo climbers.
Yes.
Because fuck them guys, man.
They gave me the fucking fear. That's what I will
watched a big
say.
YouTube
I
video
don't
on
get
that
it.
guy that you're
I
probably
don't
going to
get
talk
it.
about. And it's crazy.
Like I can't
My
actually
palms are
watch
sweating
it.
just thinking about it.
I'm choking so hard that I actually can't even like engage in it, man. It's-
You want to look away and you're
Think
watching
of-
a screen.
But think about it, man. All you've got is just a shitload of chalk, man. You've barely got even like that Alan Robert, well, fuck it, the French guy doesn't even wear
Aye.
like the mountain climbing shoes. He just wears trainers and that.
It's so fucking
And
weird,
he's just
man.
like. See when they're like climbing, they're like leaning back as well as they're going up, and it's like. So if you don't know free solo climbing, you should watch the film Free Solo.
Aye,
It's a documentary. I think it's on Disney Plus or
Oh,
something.
and Netflix and all.
It's on
That's so
Netflix.
fucking funny. That
I know, we were
I was
talking about
literally telling.
And free solo is essentially when you're climbing like insane cliffs and buildings and that with like no safety equipment. Like it's just you.
I can't believe folk do it. Like,
It's
do you know,
weird,
like
man.
actual canny.
It's
Sorry,
mental.
continue, but
The free solo one is all about El Capitan in Yosemite National Park,
Aye,
and it's
crazy.
Alex Honnold. Is that his name?
I think
Honnold, something like that.
Aye.
And like he is just climbing this rock, and you can't even see like the index in the rock.
Aye.
He's just like sticking onto it, man.
He's like doing that. It's as if he's like fucking kneading dough or something like that with his fingers.
He's on it for like
Crazy.
hours as well. Like he's there for ages, man. Like he must need like a passion, like need to shite and all that.
Aye, man, just probably lets it out.
He looks down and it doesn't faze him. It's crazy, man. Like it's honestly, and see, it's him that climbed the Taiwan
Aye,
skyscraper,
which
as well.
was the fucking tallest building in the world until the Burj Khalifa get built. So that's crazy. He done a bat hang, which is where you just have your legs in, and he was putting chalk on. And he's fucking miles. It's just his legs wrapped around this pole, and he's putting chalk on. I'm like, fuck off.
Aye, like, what if it gets a bit sweating between your legs? Just that time, you've never sweated in your
That's
legs,
it.
but
Well,
that
that's
day.
it.
that is it. But that's how it says Coop for fucking Twin Peaks. Fucking it's wet. Right. Cool. Well done. Because
I've got anxiety like just thinking about it.
It gives me sweaty
It's
palms, man.
unbelievable. It's like superhuman stuff, though.
it is. It's super fucking crazy.
It's a
Like
different level
It's
of mentality,
incredible.
man.
Like, see, reaching the top as well. Could you imagine how you would feel?
you would. And that's
Wow.
they probably do. It's the same kind like cunts jumping out planes and all that and fucking whatever. And it's like cool if that gets you off, but it's not for me, pal.
What did he say? He said something when he got to the tap. I think I'd seen the video of him getting to the tap, and he's just like, sweet, or something. That's what he said when he gets to the tap.
You get a bigger one?
See the videos of the folk climbing scaffolding that away up, and they're
Aye.
jumping for. I get it, fuck man.
There was also. Have you seen the Robert Zemeckis documentary Man and Wire?
Aye.
About
I was going to bring that up.
Does the
I've
tightrope
saw
between the
the
twin towers.
film, but no the documentary. But I presume it was still like the same kind of vibe, and that gave me the feeling. Then I've saw like a clip of it, or
Is that
whatever.
the two hot air balloons and then the...
No, it's
No.
the twin towers. So
Aye,
they
and
walk
it's
between.
the rope between them. Mind it's Joseph Gordon-Levitt that plays the guy
so
in the
it
film.
is,
So
aye.
it is, aye.
If you've not seen that, it's a guy who goes to the top of the twin towers and puts like a cable across the two of them and tightrope walks across, and all he's got is his pole to keep him balanced.
How thick are the fucking? How thick is the rope?
It's
the
not
cable?
that
Inches,
thick,
2
man.
inches maybe.
It's not
Aye.
that.
It's like a circus act, but in it, it's like...
Aye.
Aye, but
Man,
He
it-
goes there, lies down the middle, but the thing when he got up to the top, he was like, "Oh, it's quite windy,"
that's
Like-
nuts.
and like you can see like the rope like moves as it's like because the twin towers were so high up, that it was
Aye,
like
ridiculous.
it's like a different climate up there. Like it's crazy.
It's-
It was in the clouds and all that.
It's crazy, aye, because did they know do it one time, like the first time they didn't really get permission the first time, and then
You had to kind of sneak up or something.
aye,
like that.
there was like some kind of drama with him getting there in the first case, and then I think they let him do it again with like a crowd and all that. I think,
It's-
but it's crazy because it's it's an actual wire between death, like that's
Aye.
And then he goes and he lies down in the middle. He's like he is at the tallest building,
aye, that it could
in the
be
world.
aye right there and
and he's
then
like just lying down. Aye, fuck those guys,
So
man.
how do you lie down, mate? Like, what?
like
Is
like
it-
that with the stick in the
Aye,
middle.
so
of him.
he almost like
Oh,
kind of
right.
gets the groove of his spine
Aye.
to like kind of hold him.
Probably squeezing with his cheeks, man. Like you know, like
See when they folk are like climbing up the mountains or whatever, and literally they're just lying on like a kind of like a hink, and they're just sat like oh man.
Aye, folk no pick down like tents and all that when they're thingies,
Aye,
and
not
they're
like-
actual like it's
Aye,
like
there's
mountain goat stuff.
They hit the bag like their bag in like with the mad
What
screws
if you
and
roll in
special
your sleep?
screws.
What if
These
you actual roll in your
Aye.
sleep?
Game over,
But I
man.
think that
Game
it must
over.
make them hard, man. Like no even physically hard, but just mentally they
See,
feel hard.
thinking about that free solo, folk need to watch 14 Peaks. It's not quite
Aye.
the
Oh,
same.
you've been telling me about this.
That's the guy, him and his team or whatever are climbing the 14 highest mountains in the world in less than 7 months.
It's
It's
crazy.
a challenge. He's crazy. And Ken and Erwan I watched right to a fin. This is fucked. This one, I think it's called Touching the Distance or something. Let me just fucking fin this. Touching the Void. The true story of Joe Simpson and Simon Yates' disastrous and nearly fatal mountain climb of 6,344 metres Sierra Grande in the fuck knows Peruvian Andes in 1985. That is fucking crazy what happens to them. Like, that is actual insane. I watched that and I goes, nope. Nah. Nah. Oh, I watched The Alpinist or no? which is kind of similar to that free solo.
Actually, I saw a video and it was a guy. I don't know if it's that same guy that just done that free solo climb. It's like an older guy with hair, and he's been doing it for long hair, and he's been doing it for like 50 years.
The French guy that. That's
There's a
Alain
video-
Robert.
There's a video of him and he's climbing up and he's fucking fuck knows man 800 meters in the sky or something crazy, and he puts his foot on something and it wobbles a wee bit and he's like, not really built very well. Like he said something like that. And like it's just so normal, and it's like, because cunts weren't meant to be climbing it. That's like it wasn't built to be
Is
climbed on.
That guy is he in like the Guinness? Because I mind when I was
Aye,
younger,
He does like the quickest climb or something like that.
I up
He's super quick.
skyscrapers. Because I mind in like Guinness World Book of Records, like number like 11 in school. We used to read it when we were in the library,
Aye.
and I was a guy that was climbing the top of buildings, the biggest
He's
building in
like
the world.
he's like the height of shite, but he climbs it
Aye.
fast as fuck. Like he's
It's so
like
weird.
a wee monkey.
Some of it is actual, but like there's like ridges in the metal that are like
It's
that,
like screws and that.
and that's like, and they're hanging on to that, and you're just like,
Aye,
get to fuck,
that
man.
guy's
Chalk and
horns
trainers,
must,
man.
Aye, his horns
Crazy.
must be fucked.
Aye, they must be made of leather.
They must be pure
that's crazy.
calloused and all that, and fucking like.
Because you'd have to hook your skin.
Grippy.
Aye.
I feel like I would only be able to hang for a tiny. I don't even know if I
See
would.
the strength
Be
you
able to-
need for all
Aye,
that.
your
That's-
full
that's
body must
beyond
be
strength.
like super. Your core must be
My
crazy.
muscles are getting bigger.
I'm sure that Alex Holden guy or Alex Holden, whatever his name is.
Arnold or
I
something.
watched a TED talk with him talking about doing that El Capitan, and like he said something about him know what to do. He was waiting to do a next thing, which must mean he's got whatever. But because he's got a wife and kids now, he'd kind of stopped because he was like, well, if I do, it's not just me that affects. But his wife basically had said something like, I can't stop you, like you have to, I know you love doing it. And you're like, that's compromise,
Just
fuck's
make sure
sake.
you've got a fat insurance, fucking life insurance, with me, man.
I want it all. if you
Aye.
I wonder if they would actually give him a policy because he's actually doing like death-defying. fucking-
I
they
think,
will,
I think
but-
it would just need to be, listen, if you do, we're just going to give everything to your wife. And you ain't
Aye.
got no fucking, ain't no insurance going near you.
No, you
You
just-
crack it, motherfucker.
It's crazy because see stuff like that as well. Like because see if you make a career out of something like that, it's like you don't get like there's not like a prize pool for doing it. Like or it's not like an actual. It's not a sport in the sense that everybody competes and all that.
So I think it's
So
like
is
a
it-
self.
Aye, because
like
that's what I
fulfilling
mean.
thing, innit?
For cunts that I look cunts that climb the big fucking scary mountains and do it the hard way and all that. It's like it's purely for themselves. You could say ego
Aye.
for a lot of them, but
And that experience.
it's weird and the experience it. Maybe aye.
It's
just
one of them thing, but because if you start going down the thing going like, how can you do something like that? Because really, if I could just go, I've climbed Mount Everest, and you can go, oh cool mate, like, oh that's class, have you? Like, but I could have done it, and that's all you could say back to me. But really,
Aye.
it's about like you going, no, I fucking done something like that.
Aye.
But then you could go like, what's the point in that? And then at that point, you just go, what's the point in anything? But is it all
Aye.
for other folk, or is it for you? Do you know what I mean? But that is crazy. The
Aye.
free solo and stuff is crazy.
Wild, man.
So it's the same, and it's I don't want to stretch this bit too much because we've got more jokes to come. But see, fucking cave divers.
I was about to say the same thing. They're
They are so fucked,
just
man.
as bad,
Because
man.
cunts die constantly doing
Aye.
cave diving and all.
Look-
And they're squeezing through a passage that's like the width, the shape of the ride.
And
Like
pitch
that,
darkness as
they videos are the fucking
No, I
worst.
can't do it.
They're
The ones in
so-
particular
cannot
where it's
do it.
actual like it's this.
Aye, it's that, and they're squeezing their full body through, and then like if there's a cut off, if they end up in a bit that the air's cut off with a wee bit of water and they get stuck, the air can become like poisonous because they're breathing in, then they start
just
breathing carbon dioxide, and then also if they're deep down, they can get that. What is it? Is it the
Aye, it's called something. They get
is
like
it
a,
the hyperbaric something? I can't remember. But it makes your blood fucking boil basically.
Because the pressure.
Aye, and like there's so many different things. It's the same as the folk that dive really, and they go down in the diving bells and all that. Like that's nuts.
Yeah.
Because the pressure they're working with, like I'm sure one was it on an oil rig or something. I couldn't get sucked through a hole that size.
Delta P.
His full body gets sucked through because the pressure was that
Oh
high,
my
so it was
God.
just sludge,
That is a final
was
destination.
alive and it
way
was
to go,
sludge.
innit?
which is crazy.
It's one of the most like dangerous things in diving is that Delta P. When it's like you get sucked into a hole.
What happens to
Holy
that
shit.
happens to the alien in Alien 4 that looks like a human because they've buffed it out Ripley's clone. they fuck it. There's like a hole in the glass on the fucking ship, and it gets sucked out. And because it's a mix between like an alien and a human, but a couple times over or whatever, it's got like a kind of weird skull human face, and it's like screaming like ah, and it's getting sucked out this hole. You're like, fuck off, you creepy fucker.
Is that Resurrection, the fourth one?
We sat, was how many? We sat and watched them all. I think.
I think we might have watched them all actually.
3. I can remember, like, obviously the
Number
first 2
4 is
really well,
the Ron Perlman Winona Ryder on the ship, and they've cloned Ripley now. It's 1,000 years
Aye,
after.
so we did watch
and
it. I
then we
think,
watched Prometheus and all.
because she just kept coming back every film, and you're like, fuck me, man. She should be so deep.
It's too funny.
I just stopped greeting for fucking the last film I watched. Now we're going to the next one. She's back.
Is that the one that David Fincher directed? Did he know
No,
direct
that's the
it?
third one.
Right, aye, because I was watching a film video about him the other day, and they were saying how he made that, and then it wasn't well received, and he was like, you know what, fuck this, I'm going back to directing music videos.
Aye.
And then he read the script for 7 and was like, see, as long as we can keep the ending in like that, I'll come and do it.
Aye,
And then
they
Brad
did,
Pitt
aye.
joined on, and he was like, you're not fucking changing the ending, keep it like that. Because test audiences watched it and was
Said it
like,
was too brutal.
too crazy,
Aye.
and they had to fight for it. But
What's
aye.
in the box?
What's in the box?
Go
Aye.
to film.
Aye, so
Aye,
good.
it's good, man.
What's in the box?
What's in the
God, no, it's in the box.
Too
So
good.
good. Anyway, do you want me to do my choke? How quickly? Oh, no. Do you want? Well, it doesn't matter at this point. Mine's just going to be pure rapid because, again, I hadn't really been planning a choke. So I'm just going to. It's basically a shout out at this point, but it's Nando's sweet chili fucking jam, man. Comes in one of the wee Nando's shaped fucking bottles, and it is so good.
It's good.
It's just the right amount of like spice and sweetness. It goes. We had fajitas, so like, see how you get the barbecue fajita packet, and then you get the tomato and roasted pepper one. It's kind of spicy. So, but see that with a bit of cheese and then the sweet chili jam, and it just wrapped up in like a kind of hot wrap. Wow. It's so.
William,
It's so good, and I
love your sweet chili jam.
I would never eat something like sweet chili jam. In fact, sweet chili sauce was a wee bit too far for me, but the sweet chili jam, like I eat them all now, man. I'll just try things. Ken also shout out because you kept putting his on at the chimichurri dip at Pepe's, man. But see, like airtime,
man.
I'm actually slowly just falling me in love with it. The chimichurri dip. The fries are also good, and all the chimichurri,
I get
man.
the fries and the
fries in
dip.
the bag.
Aye.
I'm chimichurried up to the max. I'm 3 dips minimum with that Pepe's. It's a horrible addiction I've got, but
All the dips
Yeah,
are so, that
Pepe's.
extra hot one is actual kick your teeth out, man, and it's so good.
you actually could dip a chip just in the tappy and your tongue would be tingling like
It's
fuck.
so crazy. It's so good though.
See the other day there when I got one and I got 3 dips.
Aye.
I didn't finish them all and I kept them, and then I just made myself chicken the next night, like chicken breast, and then
aye.
just dipped it in that, and it was I could convince myself
Aye,
I was
nailed
having a
it there.
Pepe.
Close your eyes, maybe.
Yeah, that fucking
Have you had the rice box yet for thingy? No.
what
Aye.
one?
Like just the normal rice box, not like the hot honey chili one,
Aye.
but with just the chicken at the top and the spicy rice.
Aye, but I've no there's no one out there now that's like a crazy
Aye, I don't know if
loaded
it's
fucking
aye, because there's the loaded
nachos,
ones
rice
and that.
box crazy
There's
absurd.
different shit, and then they come in a different box. But I swear, see the normal rice box, it's like the box is that size, like it's tiny, but
Then
see,
you open it up and it's packed to the fucking
packed,
cunt.
and there's about fucking 30 bits
to
of
the
chicken.
cunt.
I don't know where they would put. You can get extra chicken in it, and I don't know where they would put it because they're so packed. It's like my noodle bar boxes. You used to get a noodle bar, and you'd be like, "Oh, it's a wee
You've
hang."
got a cunt's fat back, like trying to get in it,
Like,
man, just to close the box.
so
That
much.
noodle bar, man, that was brimful of rice on the
You know,
45.
we had a noodle bar about fucking 2 months ago, and like you can it's a shite Chinese, like it's a Chinese, but it was like
It
we get
tastes kinda
salt and
good,
chili chips, and they were fine, and we get like a chicken curry, and we get like I don't know noodles or something, and it was all fine. It ended up quite cheap compared to like buying it. I'm getting a Chinese when I get home, by the way, so
Jammy.
By the way,
getting gravy,
I
but
would love one, but I already put some chicken in there.
salt and chili.
If I buy one.
gravy, Chinese gravy,
Chinese
shout out
gravy is
Chinese gravy,
ridiculous,
I
man.
just think I probably need to start ordering that Pepe's and try, because there's definitely
Try
some
everything.
things. I don't think I've had a burger.
Have you had the chicken XL
With the
one's
first
kind of
open.
plain, but it's half a good, and
I
then
think someone just saying about that.
I got there's like I don't know if it was Pepe's or Gallows, but they do like it's like an ultimate
Gallows is too
burger,
good, man.
and it's like your chicken breast, sweet chili jam, I think maybe peri mayo, it would have like lettuce on it, but I didn't get it with lettuce. Then it's got a bit of halloumi on the top, so it does halloumi, jalapenos, and then the more sweet chili jam on the top.
I'm so brick.
See, for any cunt fucking listening, man, I'm brick, right?
It's crazy.
I'm telling you the new bit, right? Either the hot and spicy quesadilla or the chicken and cheese, just depends.
They're both amazing.
I was going to say that's your go-to.
The
And
quesadilla.
I don't actually care what spice level you go to. I've fucking tried them on. They all slap in their own ways.
Shannon gets the basic one that tastes the same, just no hot. It's still amazing. Like
mild?
no,
usually
mild or whatever.
mild or
Is it
hot.
lemon and herb or something?
It's good.
Mango and lime as well.
Maybe mango and lime.
Then you get the chimichurri, upgrade to large and get a Pepsi Max with the chimichurri fries. You get the mozzarella sticks, and you also get the fucking you get the free tenders and all add it onto the side, and you can do whatever flavour you want. Chimichurri dip, peri mayo, garlic mayo, sort it extra hot if you want to blow your ass.
Let a man cook.
Pepe's is so good, man. Some
good.
cunts just don't
Pepe's
ken
could
how
be a
good it is. Well, Pepe's is always my fucking choke.
It could be your ultimate choke
It's
for
so,
fucking next
so
week or
good,
whatever the
man.
fuck.
Like how we went from Nando's jam to the jam to Pepe's. Yeah.
But sorry.
Nando's and killing it.
Sweet chili jam, mate. I think
We're going
me and
Friday.
Bradley's gone Friday.
I was meant to have an engagement party, but I don't think I'm going to go. So
We'll just eat some peri
I forgot
chicken.
about it.
Because my dad said he tried to book it, but it wasn't. You
it's
don't
just
take
turn up.
bookings, just walk in. So
Aye.
Friday night it might be
What do
packing.
could be.
what do I-
Mate, I
what
said
do
the
I quite
pack
like for
after,
that
man.
Nando's, man?
I like butterfly chicken, peri chips, creamy mash. Like that.
That's the exact same as me.
Is that right?
I
Aye.
get the hot sauce on it.
Aye, and then
I
get
get the tender shrimp broccoli.
See, I maybe would now. I love tender stem broccoli.
Have any tried that fucking mac and cheese, man?
What, at Nando's?
Wow.
Is it a mac and cheese?
Oh, it's like it comes in a
Is
wee
it
pot.
side?
Oh, fuck
One
it.
of my
You
other
might need to
popular
pay for it
opinions
there,
is
but
I don't really. I think I'd rather just make it like
I know,
You've not tried this one, Fernando's, but
No, I'm not talking about the mac and cheese. I mean just Nando's. I'm not as raving for it as
aye,
everybody
fair
else.
I feel it's not as good as like Pepe's, I don't think, but
But-
it's also a sit-in,
If you
different kind
get
of
the
vibe.
sauce and you get the peri salt and do it at home, it is all. I mean, I like the stuff. I mean, I don't know like
Aye.
it. See,
I like their chips because of the
see
McCain
that
ones.
fucking
The Saka
mayonnaise,
sauce
man.
was good. Did you
was
try the
actually-
Saka sauce? That was good.
No, I didn't. Man. Sorry,
Still have to try
sorry,
the
I was too busy doing that with my fake mayonnaise in my hand.
See, mind the sauce, have they fixed the sauce bottles yet where they fucking,
No.
see when you tap them up and it does it and you're like,
the extra hot, you're like, oh, I'll try a wee bit.
Try a
Half
wee
the
bit.
bolt comes out. The extra hot, I think's not as hot as the. There's extra hot.
I mean, I went with three
No,
once
it's
and you get
not.
the black, whatever the black one,
extra,
and
extra
he was
hot.
just
But
covering it.
I'm telling you,
I was
it's
like,
the
what are you doing?
The double extra isn't as hot as the extra. I don't know how to explain it, but the one that's meant to be hotter isn't hotter than
See,
the
I
other
don't know
one.
if he's going to be listening to this, right? But see, back in the day when I was actually like 18 on the brew or whatever and was getting stoned, man, I used to hang about with Big Dave and we used to make these Nando's pizzas, right?
Nando's
and
pizza.
you would just buy like a cheese pizza, right? It could be cheap for anywhere. You used to get multi packs. You see me not get that anymore. You used to get frozen multi packs of just cheese pizzas, decent size. And
I would
could do
so
whatever.
utilise them.
They never do. I've no seen. Obviously, they get rid of it because it's like, whoa, man, we're obese as fuck, right?
Aye.
You used to get one of them, right? You would cook chicken goujons a bit till they were like no far off getting ready, so that you then cut them up, put them onto the pizza. Hunters out that extra hot Nando's sauce, and then put hunters of cheese over the top of them, stick it in the oven. Wow! See when that came out, that was lava. But it was great. But
Bunny.
fuck, man,
Was it lava out their side, but surely.
aye, it was lava out their side.
Aye.
You know, see one last thing, see on that extra hot Pepe's dip. I love how grainy and like fucking bitty it is, man.
Just fucking seeds. What's in capsaicin? Is that the fucking hot end? It's just straight up. Like, I get that sometimes and I eat half it and I go, my mouth actually feels like it's about to have ulcers on
Aye,
it for
that's
days.
it. I've heard it say if I'm roughing out a Pepe's, it actually rips all the top of my mouth.
It's actually quite good to like clear out your
Aye, no, I think
sinuses.
so. Spicy stuff in general. See if you eat like a spicy curry, see South Indian garlic chili.
Spicy stuff's good.
So good, right? Anyway, I'll pass my choke
Aye,
here.
this is growing arms and legs. That
Sorry,
section,
sorry.
man. Wow. No,
Right, well.
don't apologise. It's for the love of the game.
Aye, this is actually a
I'm doing it,
podcast.
I
I
know,
don't know if you
I'm doing it. No, I'm shouting. Right. I can't even believe I'm fully in that chat with what I'm about to. Right, my joke of the week is a website / app / music distribution platform. Is that what we would call it?
Yeah, probably.
It's called Bandcamp, which is I mean, obviously, if we want to go fuck the system and all that shit, we're obviously saying it's better than Spotify and Apple Music because on Spotify you get paid fucking 0.0183 of half a fucking quarter of half of somebody's ass.
0.0083 you get.
Crazy, innit?
Let's round it up as well.
So you basically get billions of streams to getting it. And
Bandcamp
valuable.
Monthly do this thing called Bandcamp Friday, where all the proceeds, if you buy somebody's album, they get all the money off it.
Aye, that's pretty cool.
They tend to take about 10% of it anyway. Like
That's cracked, but
but like
still
the
better
band,
than
no, but like the band, no, like so. I mean, like so the
Oh, do
artist,
you mean,
the artist
aye.
gets 90%, but on the Bandcamp Fridays they get the 100%.
Aye.
So like Bandcamp, well, they
Well,
still take
pay,
very little.
aye, right,
so.
aye.
And,
Spotify take it off.
we were talking about it the other day there, the actual sound of the music, like because you can just go in and use it as a streaming platform. You don't actually need to buy stuff.
It's
But
class.
if some of your favourite artists are on there, you know if you go in there and buy an album that it's gone straight to their
Aye.
pocket. But see, because the music's like the files, I don't know if
That's
it's
the real deal,
Yeah,
aye.
it's the real deal. Like the
The real
sound
deal.
quality, and it's so mental. See, when you like go into Spotify and listen to it with your earphones, then you go into Apple Music, you're like, "What the fuck is that Spotify?" Then you go into Bandcamp and you're like, "What the fuck what are we been sold on Spotify?"
It must be such a, what's it called? Because it does it to YouTube videos and all. What's it called?
like clean,
They
like,
compress
It's
it
the
down.
compression,
It's-
Because they've started on Spotify, I have noticed, they've started adding
that
lossless and
aye.
stuff, which is what Apple Music had, which made it a bit better.
Aye, a bit better.
Aye, it's weird, man. But see that Bandcamp as well. You go into a page and it'll have like genres, right? But I'm telling you, there's something for absolutely fucking every cunt on that. Like we were fucking listening
That is crazy,
to
the
some
one
cunt
we were
doing
looking at.
hospital recordings. But the thing is, you could go into pop and it'll give you like 12 different subgenres of pop, so you can get really specific, and it'll just be pages and pages and pages of all these folk that have uploaded their music. I found this band, I think they're called Keening. They're from Canada, right? They've got like 2,000 followers on Instagram or something. I just found it on Bandcamp, still listed it. I'm like, this is kind of fucking good, man. So I found their Instagram and I messaged them and I was talking to them, and I'm like, no, by the way, I'm not joking you. I offer like they fucking tunes, by the way. And they're like, this is fucking crazy. You're from Scotland, we're from like Canada or something.
That's a joke, man.
Aye, I like
That's
that.
why Bandcamp's good or not, because you feel like you can be a bit closer to folk. I'm not saying stop listening to Taylor Swift or whatever the fuck that
Aye,
is,
but
but
you
like,
can feel
But maybe
more
connect
connected
with
to
like
it,
a
connection,
aye.
inspire you,
Folk
and
that
make you feel
may
something.
like us and all.
Aye.
They're making stuff.
Plus, it's no usually the cunts are making tunes that are like 30 folk behind one tune. Do you know what I mean? It's no 4 folk in their garage selling a tune and it
aye,
sounds
and
good.
that's,
like,
that's what's actually off good about that. What's good about that Bandcamp, because there is like 4 guys just in a garage somewhere in fucking New Jersey or something that are.
Recording tracks
The
and
thing
cooking.
about Bandcamp is that it does have that like music community feel. Like you can connect with like artists in that way, because you can't really do that on Spotify. That's all like algorithms. It's all it's all playlists.
Have you
stuff
listened
and
to that fucking the Spotify DJ, man? It's
Oh,
like the
it's
AI
brutal.
DJ, man. It's
Fucking
crazy.
brutal, man.
I think that's what I was going to say. See, like Spotify will be like Discover Weekly, and occasionally you will find a couple of tunes off it,
Aye.
but sometimes it will just be like an artist you can, and it will maybe be like one of the.
I wanted their rare tunes.
Whereas Bandcamp, I'd like honestly, see if you picked a genre and you just went through it, there'd be shit you would never. It's just lost to the fucking.
Aye, to the internet.
You were talking about the thing as well. Do they like articles and that as well? So it's kind of like an editorial
Bandcamp
type.
Daily, so there's like curation, and it's like proper writers who like love it. Like these are the guys who are digging crates, they're going through the internet and finding the most insane stuff. They do like the top 30 list each month, and it's always like the best of gear. Like
Aye.
it's so genuinely good, and it got bought over recently.
Aye.
And so I was like, fuck, that's Bandcamp.
Can
dead.
Aye,
you
you would
used to
think.
own it before it got bought? Epic Games.
Did they?
Aye.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
So weird. I don't know.
I think the guy that owns Epic's actually alright, but I think he's putting all his money planting trees. Like he's like hundreds of millions planting trees, which is cool.
But we were like, oh fuck, that's it gone. But thank the Lord that it's not changed. Like they've kept the writers in on the freelance
Maybe
writers.
that was part of their fucking agreement in the
think so.
buyout. Like we need to keep.
Push that stuff gets, gets
um,
bigger, just fucking.
It gets bought and
I
goes
think the
shit.
reason I fun Bandcamp was Anthony Fantano, because I mean I don't know when I started watching him fucking years ago, and he would always talk about
That
it.
the bald cunt with the big teeth.
Aye. And he used to talk. He used to do like he would go for it with Bandcamp Friday and like say, "Oh, I listen to this. It's quite good."
Yeah.
No, I can't remember the name of one of these albums, but I'm sure cunts will fin it. I fun 2 of these albums last year, and I would have never, ever fun them if I hadn't done it on fucking Bandcamp. So this is mental. They released their first album in 1995. They didn't release an album until 2025, and they're all fat unks now. It's an awful joke, but it's actual crazy fucked up. Like the music is pretty heavy gone, but and they're called Dead Guy. I'm telling you, but see when I heard that, I was like, this is fucking mental, man. Like these are like unks I'm listening to now, and they sound as if they're like 21-year-old and just pure gone for it.
A joke.
And then I can't even remember what their album's called, but it's by a band called X-Side, and I listened to it and I was like, this is insane. This sounds like Linkin, like OG Linkin Park and shit, like mixed with other stuff. And I was like, nah, this is peak. So I think folks should check out Bandcamp and just whatever genre you like, country, anything, poetry. There's improv comedy on there. There's fucking you name it, man. It's good. It's spiritual music.
I'm pretty sure we're on Bandcamp, Carlos and Bandcamp.
Aye,
shout out.
Ricardo.
Shout out Cardo.
And they've got like links to merch and CDs and that, but you don't.
I know
need
that's
to buy
actually
that
that's
shit.
actually the best place to go get your merch.
Is it?
Because it's really
Probably
good.
no 50 quid for Ticketmaster or whatever the fuck it is. It sells in
and it goes straight to the artist as well.
That's ideal.
It's like buying it off of like the merch stand at the gig.
Aye,
So it's as good as that.
Fucking right.
Aye, fuck knows,
I
man.
hadn't actually heard of that before, so
Aye,
that's
me
really
neither.
cool.
Bandcamp's class,
Appreciate that.
man.
That's another thing I actually thought of just quickly. I'm going to see a band next month called La Dispute, and on Christmas Day they put up all their albums on Bandcamp for pay whatever you want, and you get to download the full album. You can keep it offline, shit like that. Like I know you can get it on Spotify and Apple Music and all that, but
Aye,
anyway.
but it's not the same.
And you could pay whatever you wanted, and all the money went straight to a mental health charity.
That's class.
That's class.
Fucking right.
And I think I don't know if I bought other albums, but I just put like I think it was in dollars, just a couple of dollars into it. Every single one of the albums. It was like, fuck it, man.
Ken the man. Ken in these films and that with a younger man, like Jack Black's got a rock gun, no, because the man doesn't want you, he wants the money. And like, see when I was younger, you're like, aye, I think, but see though, they get, you're actually, oh my god. Everything just wants to suck the blood right out of you, man. Everything's about cash.
It's true, man. It's
So
one of those-
if anybody's looking to dip into some spiritual world jazz or what, like honestly anything, man.
See if you hear about like a kind of low key obscure record label going bust, go to Bandcamp to their page straight away
them
because
out.
they just ship it off for free and you can get all the money. When I was DJing, there was a record label called Black Numbers that went bust. I went to Bandcamp and
He's in
got
there raiding.
like 300 tunes for nothing, and that lasted me so many DJ sets. Man, it was incredible.
He's raiding the drawers, man. They're like,
Aye,
we're fucked, and he's in here like this.
You buy the dip. That's what you do.
You buy the Pepe's dip, man. 300. He needs to get 300 dips at the once when he's at that fucking place. But aye.
Black Numbers, rest in peace.
That's so
So that's
good,
my
man.
challenge to folk this week.
There's also
Bandcamp
another one
one
called
song.
Clipper. I absolutely scudded them as well, man.
I've not been scudding anybody, man. But
Scudless.
Scudless.
Nice good.
No scud. Right. Anyway, it's been real.
It has been
Aye,
real.
it's
Aye.
been
real.
We'll wrap it there. And I'll go and get my Chinese, so buzzing with that one. Right, adios folks.
We'll see you on the other side.
Catches.
Bye.